Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for the first edition of Doing the Most in the year 2024. What does the Don Matisse say? Lateness is greatness. It's really not. I did say just before we were planning on being on time, but you know what? We'll start that tomorrow. We will start that tomorrow. My connection has just moved dodgy. Hopefully, you lot can still hear me. Big up to my co-host in the building. Steve is in the building. Jez is in the building as well. Big up to everybody in the chat as well. It should have cleared up now. Should be okay in regards to the connection. But hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this across all the socials and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Doing the Most is the Premier League show where we look back at the weekend's games just gone. There's 5 different categories. Myself, Jez, and Steve, and you lot, the lovely audience, will pick nominees. Well, we'll suggest nominees for each category. I will then run a poll, and then the winner of said, and then we will obviously let you lot vote. Very interactive show. So we need all the help from you lot in the chat, regardless of if you're active in the chat. Make sure you vote on the polls. And if you super chat, that is then the said winner of that category. And then if somebody else super chats more, it then becomes an auction between you two. But yeah, man, I like doing the most because it is something different. But big up, man, already over 30 people in here already. But like I said, hit that like button on the video. So important you do that. Share this across all of the socials. And that's me, Flawless. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Same with at Sarcasm City TV on Twitter and Instagram. And please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to Steve's channel. I'm going to add the link in the title in a second. But Steve, what are you telling me? You good?
Aside from football. Yeah, obviously, bro. I'm still psyched I got a fucking Messi shirt.
Exactly.
I'm so psyched about that. Newcastle, though, yeah.
We'll get your thoughts on that. We will get your thoughts on that. And let me say again, man, Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New
Tuned
Year.
in. I'm saying Happy New Year. And Happy New Year to this guy, one of my favorite content creators. Even though I give him stick. Man, like Ahmed is in the building. Yes, family. What are you telling me?
I'm doing good, man. I just want to say first, Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you're all doing well. And hey, man, listen, let's enjoy our time in 2024.
Absolutely, goddamn. Let's enjoy our time. I was saying, let's enjoy Doing the Most podcast. But yeah, go on, Steve. Carry on as you were.
I mean, what's there to talk about? What's there to talk about? Like today, and I said this yesterday, like I knew we were gonna lose and probably we'd concede 3 or 4 goals. I was like, that it doesn't come as a surprise to me. Like you said earlier, we were talking backstage. It's like you look decent going forward every once in a while. We were clinical, to be fair, like in just in terms of just shots on target and all that. Isak had a nice goal, Botman had a nice header, but it's just there's so many times this season with Newcastle when we're in a position against a big team in whatever competition you want to pick, and we have either a lead or you got to hold on to a draw for the last 20 minutes, or you got to, and we've fucked up almost every single time. That's a worrying sign. You think about today. It was 1-1 until the 70th minute.
You were in the game, even though the momentum was with. Even though momentum was with Liverpool and they were the better side, you were still in the game. But we are gonna get your full thoughts on that. Obviously, like I said, Ahmed in the building. Ahmed, we already wished everyone a happy new year. How you doing, Ahmed? Obviously, your Chelsea, nice little resurgence at the back end of 2023. You know what I'm saying? Why are you shaking? Why are you not? Have you not won this 2 in a row? 3 in a row or something? Or 3 out of your last 4 or something that?
You know what's crazy, man? I was just today we were doing a bit of analysis on the table today, and I deeped here. If results go away, Nick and we beat Fulham, we could be 7th in the table. I can't believe. You know how bad that is, brother. Like, not even we are so shit, yeah. But the league itself, yeah, the top 6 have been so bad, and like the other guys have been doing so well that somehow we can actually be 7th in the league. With Poch doing the nastiest stuff in the league, you know. You know how crazy that is, by the way.
Hey man, that's top notch Poch.
I can't believe it, bro.
Hey, that's what magic does to you. You know what I'm saying?
We told you he's not.
Yeah, no, you just didn't want to listen. You thought it was trolling. Now look at you in a cup semi-final. Could get through to the FA Cup 4th round. You could be in European spots. I'm saying cold Palmer. You know what I'm saying? And that on smoke.
I don't
Timber
cut him out,
shivered.
And
You know what I'm
Team
saying?
Ross,
And that.
these guys won't punch out. I don't get it.
I know, man. Raheem the Dream. By the way, came back in the fold. What are we talking about?
man,
Action Jackson
I
on course to get double figures.
I have to.
You
I have
talking
to
about
first
Enzo
things
to go
first.
back? You got Caicedo now looking a better player.
I have to say first things first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go.
I just want to say, free Madueke, he's been freed. You know what I mean? I was
There we go,
advocating.
man.
You know what I mean? He's been freed. And he's doing well so far. Hopefully, you know, we wish him nothing but the best. But listen, man, you know, I'm hearing now Gallagher's gonna get this Gallagher contract might be happening now.
Captain Connor, yeah, I'm saying he could get a new contract. There we go, man.
Wallahi, man, we're finished. Wallahi, we're finished, man.
All right, we will get to that.
Shit. Like,
Just before you go, hey, 2024. This is just a new thing I'm coming up with. Hey, anyone in the chat talking rubbish, I either gonna call it out. I either go, I'm not even gonna call it out. I'm just gonna ban you straight away. Just to clarify, that's what we're doing in 2024. You're just getting banned, like straight, zero tolerance, no nonsense. We're not even going back and forth. If you lot say anything stupid, straight banned straight away. Sorry, go on, Jez. Say what you're saying.
I mean, shit. I said it earlier at the backstage. If Chelsea wasn't so greedy and trying to get the maximum profit, maybe he would actually leave the football club.
Wait, who would leave the? Oh, you talking about Gallagher?
Gallagher, yeah.
Oh,
because what's it called? I think I read something that Chelsea are looking for 45-50.
Jesus.
And he has like a year and a half left. So I'll be honest, nobody's gonna pay that unless it's going back in the summer.
I hear exactly what you said. But love to everyone who is tuned in. Let's continue to run up these likes. Just under 50 people watching right now. So let's share. Let's get over 50 people in here. Only at 25 likes. You lot have been on it. Like yesterday and today, you lot have been on it the past couple of days with the like check. So like check 1212. Make sure you subscribe. Of course, make sure you subscribe to Steve's channel and Ahmed's channel, The Bridge 258, which we're going to add into the title, but the link's underneath in the description for Ahmed's channel. Anyway, I need to do the same for Steve's, and that's all live streams. So this live streams you don't see Ahmed on, his channel is still underneath in the description. It's still on the featured channel page. And like I said, I'm going to do the same for Steve's channel as well. Everyone who's featured on here, all the co-hosts you see on there, their channels are underneath in the description. Look at this Tom guy. Happy New Year to you too, Tom, you prick. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you're about tomorrow. Make yourself fucking useful, mate. But yeah, talk about top of the league. Oh my God. Can't stand these, man. But hey, we move. But like I said, doing the most people, doing the most. So the 5 categories are for doing the most unforgettable goal, the most unpredicted result, the most unacceptable error, the most untouchable manager, and the most under the cosh manager. But again, people, it's from this weekend's games just gone. So we don't look at anything else apart from the week. And the reason why I have to repeat this, because someone will always pop up and go, well, what about this goal? Or how's this manager under the cosh? He's won 4 out of his last 5. Yeah, but he lost on the weekend. So therefore, he's eligible. So yeah, most unforgettable goal explains itself. Most unpredicted result explains itself. Most unacceptable error must have led to a goal for the opposition, people. Must have led to a goal for the opposition. And if a player gives away a penalty and that penalty is then converted by the opposition, that is eligible. So for example, was it Botman who gave the penalty away today? Who was it? It was Botman. So yeah, Botman gave away the penalty, but Salah missed it. But if Salah had scored, that would have be eligible for said category. Most under the cosh, most untouchable manager. If a manager lost, he is not eligible for that category. Most untouchable manager. And then most under the cosh manager on the flip side. If a manager won, he is not eligible for that category. Only thing that overrides that is super chats, people. So if you do indeed super chat, then you can pick the winner for any said category. I say someone super chats to 199 for most unforgettable goal, and it's not even a goal on the poll. If someone then super chats 499, that is then the said winner. So then the person who super chatted 199 then has to pay £2 or more on the next super chat. We've seen it, man. Some of the shameless goals, some of the terrible goals that have won said categories. But hey, we win. Hey, big up to Sheik as well. He says, Flawless, you got to do a Bozo of the week as well category. We may do that still. We may do that. No, I won't be doing clubs later with Mr. Theo, but big up Donna C. I won't be. But shout out to my guy TJ. Yeah, Tom, you laugh. And let me know if you're about tomorrow anyway, you joke, man. I'm going to message you in a bit. Big up to YG in the cut. H, I see you as well. Sheik, whose channel will be launching soon, people. So big up to Sheik. Dominique, I see you. Hugo, Daniel, T1 Dots as well. Andrew, I see all of you lot in the chat, man. Jason, big up to you as well. So let us know in the chat, people. We will start most unforgettable goal again. So give us your 2, 3, 4, the 2, 3, 4 best goals from this weekend's games just gone in the chat. And same to my panel. We'll start with you, Ahmed. What goals stand out to you?
So for me, goals that I liked, I think Cole Palmer's second goal was quality in my opinion.
That's a shout, actually. You're not actually being shameless there. I forgot about that. It was
I also believe that the Madueke goal, second goal, that rocket into that top bin corner, was really good. You know what, man? I think it was who was the the Nottingham Forest first goal? Like I forgot his name. Is it Senesi?
It was Dominguez.
Dominguez. I like that goal a lot. You know what I mean? I think that was quality.
Bet he did.
Yeah, Morgan gets white from outside the box too.
Oh yeah.
Sensational. You know what I mean? Hoops. You know what I mean? I was seeing the hoops there. You know what I'm saying? In terms of other goals, I think Leon Bailey's goal.
I was about to say Villa. Yeah.
I was watching it. I thought it was that good a goal. I thought it took a deflection. That's how good the goal was. How clean.
Yeah, Leon Bailey one was quality. I'm trying to think because I'm trying to remember which games the game that I'm thinking of in particular.
That's
but the game what's it called? This recent game. Yeah, I thought that was his the goal for what's his name? There was a goal. No, for Liverpool. It was the Botman header. That was actually really good. I thought that
we talk about from the corner.
Yeah, that was really good.
Control,
What do you mean? I'm not even trolling. I actually thought that was a decent goal, bro. You know what I mean? I don't see them in the league anymore, man. I don't see headers into the net, bro. You know what I mean? Pause.
It's a free header from 6 yards out, but you carry on being shameless.
No, man. You know what I mean? It's like a dying trade, that one.
Yeah. Cool. What I'm saying, whatever lie you gotta tell yourself, this guy 2024 is still the same old.
It's a dying up, man. It's a dying up. You know, I think it's pretty much like I saw the Tottenham game. Didn't really think there was that many, you know what I mean, that goals that amused me there. So
cool. This guy.
Oh, you know what, Ian? You know what? Yeah, the Fulham goal, man. You know what I mean? My guy. You know what I mean? My guy.
Steve, what are you telling me? What goal stood out to you? You lot in the chat carry on as well. You lot saying Palmer's second goal. I'm seeing Gibbs White. Isak's goal was nice. I thought Son's goal was a banger. I can't remember if it was it the second goal that Spurs scored?
The Son only scored one goal. So
yeah. But no, it was the second goal for Spurs though, right?
Yeah, second goal.
Yeah, second. What are you saying, Steve? What goal stood out to you as well?
I probably give Leon Bailey the edge as my number one pick. Isak goal was nice. Palmer for sure. I probably put over Isak.
Palmer's was
second one, and then
I thought Isak's goal was good as well.
Neither of the City goals were that great. One was just happening.
Yeah, see, look, Carney's pass to Raul. You know what I'm saying? The streets need that. It was a quality
pass.
It was a good goal, but again, here unforgettable. It was a good goal. Like Isak's goal was top quality. Like Isak's goal was top quality. Like in regards to what Gordon did to Trent, we ain't just gonna forget like that didn't happen. And then the finish from Isak, because the crazy part about the finishes, normally when like a player gets the ball, gets the football there, striker, he'll pre-pause, open up his body, and then like he'll wrap it wide, like and curl. But he kind of lifted it, but managed to hit it straight. It was a very unique finish. That's why I thought Isak's goal was a banger. But yeah, go on, carry on.
And then the Son goal. So I'd say Son, in no particular order. Son, Leon Bailey, Isak, and Palmer.
What are you saying, Jess? What goals stick out to you?
Palmer. I literally just saw it. Palmer's Sons. Shit, that was that.
We're not rating the Madueke goal, man. What's going on?
It was a good goal. You shook it well. It was a good goal.
It was a good goal.
It wasn't nowhere on par with these. It wasn't even on par. It wasn't on par with the Palmer goal. Like that Palmer goal was
on his weak foot, you know, on his right foot.
It was a good finish. It was a good finish. Well.
What's it called? What was the other two goals that you guys said? Maybe.
So we got Isak's goal, Palmer's second goal, Son's goal. This is a good three, and we're just looking for one more. Well, you lot saying in the chat, let me know. Man, I'm saying Rodri's goal was amazing. I'm just gonna double check that.
I saw the Rodri. Yeah, he won the ball back, and then obviously.
He went on a run.
There we go. Elise's goal. That was the goal I was thinking of.
Elise's goal was a banging goal.
The second one. That was the
Elise's goal was we'll go with Elise's goal. That was a banging goal. Yeah. We'll go with Elise's goal. Right, the poll is out, people. please, even if you're not in the chat being active, this guy, go vote on the poll. So yeah, we've got Isak's goal against Liverpool. We got Palmer's goal, the second one against Luton Town, which was very, very composed. We got Son's goal, which I thought was a phenomenal finish on his weaker side, and then Elise's goal as well. So for example, now say someone was shameless and wanted to be like Ahmed and was like, oh, Madueke's goal, if they super chatted 99p, that would then be the winner. Or if someone wanted to say, Salah, one of Salah's goals, that if whatever the case may be. So you can super chat for a goal not on the poll. That would then be the winner of the category, but we still run the poll regardless. But we got Isak early already. Isak goal 13%. Palmer's second goal 73%. Hey, you Chelsea fans happy as shit, innit? All right. And Son and Elise currently at 7% each, but you lot continue to vote on the poll. Yeah, of course.
I want to let the chat know personally, guys. You know, send 99p for Rashford. I think Rashford 99p is a quality goal there for sure. I think obviously 99p to the first goal by I think Dominguez, quality. I think 99p as well for Mortgages White. We like that around here too. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean?
This we stuff. That's like you stuff.
Donate,
it's on you lot. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing in the chat as well. Look at Victor saying if you don't vote Palmer, you would. Hey, you lot vote anyway. Get your votes in. We're already at 18 votes on the poll. Continue to get your votes in. And yeah, man, Steve, cheer up, man. Talk to us. You were talking about it in your intro. Get it off your chest, man. The floor is yours while we do this category, man. Because someone said in the chat, what's up with Steve? Steve don't look happy. H said it. What's up with him? So we're here, man. What are you telling me?
I mean, why would I be happy, bro? No, you know what it is? I watched the team, the Eddie Howe era. I watched that die on Tuesday. I know what I saw with my eyes. That was the end. And then today,
wait, the end of what? Now we ain't just gonna bypass that. When you say it was the end of what?
I think there's no gas left in the Eddie Howe tank for me personally.
Are you Eddie Howe out?
I just think it's inevitable.
Are you Eddie Howe out?
I would bring him in for Jose right now if I could. Yes, because and you know why? You know why? Because if you put Jose in the spots that we failed in this season, leading 1-0 versus Milan in the Champions League today, Chelsea away in the Carabao Cup. I'm probably forgetting Liverpool. We had that 1-0 lead, and they had a red card, and we conceded 2 goals off fucking Nunez. If we had Jose in some of those games, I think the results might be a bit different. Not all of them. But I think if you have a Jose in there, the results could possibly improve. So I just look. It's not a. It's. Look, I know what I saw. When you see someone die, when you see someone when you see what you see with your eyes, bro, it's probably not lying to you. And when I watched that,
I question that because I hear Ahmed and say certain things for certain categories on this show, but we move. Go on, carry on. Overall, your point I get, but carry on.
Bro, today was the funeral of that era. For me, today was the funeral. I don't give a fuck about the penalty, to be honest, H. Minyas. I really don't care about the penalty. That game we were never getting anything out of the game because we bottle stuff all the time. But look. And then Saturday, you know what's gonna fucking happen? We're gonna lose to Sunderland, and that's the burial. That's the burial.
Been saying this. You've been like convinced that.
Our away form is awful. It is awful. It is so awful that it's predictable. It is so awful, and our defense is so bad that I don't think a championship team will have problems exploiting the weaknesses of that fucking left-hand side. I don't know what's wrong with Sven Botman. I'm glad he scored the header, but he played like ass today. He was very, very bad.
You were playing one of the best sides in the league. You do have to take that into consideration.
Of course, but this is not this. You've run out of free passes. You've run out of free passes and benefit of the doubts because this is a recurring pattern against everyone. Everyone. I'm gonna say this again for about the billionth time, so please stop me if I said this before. But we're the 19th best away team in the league. We've collected 5 points out of a possible 33. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what kind of injuries we have. If we can't get 10 points, turn a few of those losses into draws. I'm not asking the world. And you know what? With those 5 points, look where we'd be at. We'd be above West Ham in 6. So I'm not even asking for that much.
Agreed.
And we are crumbling in these big pressure moments, home and away. And it's just not looking good. I saw what I saw. That team died against Forest. Today was the funeral service. And we're going to be in the casket in the ground on Saturday. We ain't winning that game. And if we do, I'm the happiest man ever because I don't want to be right about this, but my eyes don't lie to me. And I don't like the bullshit predictions being like, I'm going to complain about my team for 3 hours and then say, oh, I think we'll win. We'll win. No. If I'm complaining for a reason. And my prediction will follow suit with all the complaints. So look,
do you see him making it to the end of the season?
Hell no. And if he does, it's a miracle, and I'm glad if he does, because that would mean he would have had to done a very good job. I don't see him lasting the season. No, I don't. Can you find me an away game that we're gonna win? Then you could hand on heart. You'd put $100,000 on it and be like, they are going to win that game.
Yeah, I ain't putting $100,000.
No, exactly. Yeah, you wouldn't put any money on a team that's 19th in the away table. I mean, look. Let's look at who else is. Let's look at how many we've lost 7 games away from home. The only team who have lost more games are Sheffield United away from home with 8. Jesus. Everyone else has 6 at the worst. So again, that's inexcusable. The home form is which is very good. It's 3rd in the league. That's keeping him in the job.
Yeah, it's the home form. That's your bread and butter. Yeah, so you just need to turn around the away form. If you
just slightly, just a little bit, turn it around, and that has to start Saturday against Sunderland. That's life or death if we lose on Sunderland on Saturday.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a goodie.
I just looked up quickly because the hilarious part about it, Newcastle are 3rd when it comes to home games this season.
Yeah, that's what you just that's nuts. Yeah.
But it's mad because it's like, and for me it's like, it's because I think I talked about it with Steve the other day. In my opinion, I don't think there's anything wrong about having a bad away form. I think other teams had also bad away forms in the season. The issue is when you like 3rd for home, but then you're like
second
16,
from bottom.
16 places worse when it comes to away game. Like if you were to let's say you were at least 10th or between 8th to 10th in terms of away. I think Newcastle would be so much better off this season.
Yeah, they'd be comfortably higher up in the table. But switching names back to the poll, continue to vote on the poll, people. Palmer, you Chelsea fans really be waiting for this out of fucking woodwork. So Palmer at good second goal at 73%. Bad boy goal, by the way. Extremely. It probably is the best goal on here. Like, don't get it mistaken, but you Chelsea lot absolutely shit. He's back at 20% and Son and Elise at 3% each. Yeah, go on, Ahmed. Go on.
I hear Steve's point, I think, but like, I'm not even gonna I think if you move Howard aside, like the level of injuries you've had, for example, and again, I think we also need to consider the fact that now you've been playing some UCL football too, so this is like a new environment even for the players, and one thing I've always felt was that it felt like the Newcastle as a squad. It kind of felt like it was short. It's like I always felt like you're missing maybe another 1 or 2 or 3 more guys that were on the bench. Where if there was a crisis to occur, we'd at least have 2 or 3 bodies that you could have put on who could actually work with the team. But I get the point though that maybe how maybe himself tactically hasn't been doing so great away from him, which I can understand.
But then for me, real quick, sorry, Jazz.
Yeah, no, you go. That's your team.
I was just gonna say real quick, Jazz. I get the injuries thing, but how far are we willing? How far is that leash? How long is that leash? How if we end the season as the worst away team in the Premier League, even though we've had a bunch of injuries, does that make it excusable? I don't think so.
But how many was it called? But then again, how many of them are first teamers then? Like, do you get what I'm saying to you? Then that's what it comes down to. Like, at the same time, we can say that, we could also say that, you know, Howe needs to be tactically, you know, astute enough that
in-game management.
Exactly, yeah.
So, because for me, it's like let's be honest. Currently, with the squad available that they have had through this season, let's say Botman, it's a right to lose against Luton. It's a right to lose. It's a right to perform in certain games against certain teams, even though they had injuries, to perform to the level they've performed. Because let's be honest, people don't talk about it, but I think Sheffield at some point this season had like I think 5 main starters from the team out injured, but nobody talks about it because of Sheffield United.
Brighton
had bad in Brighton had everybody had
injuries.
Everybody,
we played.
I was just saying that everybody had injuries to a certain degree in their first 11s, and certain teams are not even as deep. Like, for example, I will use Chelsea as an example. Chelsea should be embarrassed that they're currently still 10th, because with the amount of quality that they have throughout the squad, to be still 10th is ridiculous.
Exactly.
To think about it. But with Newcastle, not that I don't because we all talk about how I don't rate Amaran and Murphy, because realistically, cool stories that they went through, but realistically they're not good enough to be even on the bench if we really want to be honest. But in the same time, these guys can go and get a result against some of the bottom half teams. Brentford has been dog shit this year. Like, and you want to tell me you can't get results against these guys, or Nottingham Forest? Come on. And to be fair, Nottingham Forest, you can say new manager bones, but still, I don't really believe in the notion of injuries. Always like shit. We've been hit by injuries, yet we are making it work.
Yes,
we're making it work. We're making it work with a small ball lineup. We're making it work with a small ball lineup at the back line. Yes, do we chop points here and there? Yes, and then we can maybe look like, in my opinion, these games that we have chopped points this year, I believe is more so due to the injuries than actually the management of the manager. I'm looking at sometimes at Newcastle. I'm like, I can excuse the injuries if at least the management is right and you can clearly see just a talent issue. But sometimes Newcastle get an old tactic by the lesser talent, even with the injuries.
AC Milan at home. Guess what? They had injuries. They've been having injuries all this season. Pulisic, Loftus-Cheek, Leao, Giroud, Jovic, Reinders,
Loftus-Cheek,
James, Tomori.
Loftus-Cheek, yeah.
They've had so many injuries, and guess what? They still managed to bring on Chukwueze and make that sub to go and win then the game from 1-0 down.
But do you have that sub at Newcastle? That's the question.
See, but you know the difference.
That's the question I come back to.
I'm concerned, Ahmed, primarily from the defensive side of things. I'm talking about today. It's 1-1 in the 70th minute. Why the fuck are we conceding 3 goals?
Exactly. Like, this
no. I hear you. That's
you know what I'm saying. Why can't we hold down a lead 1-0? We're beating AC Milan. Dortmund and PSG are tied 0-0. We're second fucking place. If you just hold on to that 1-0 win, or even get a draw, then you're in Europa. Why can't we hold on to that? So it's not even a offensive-minded thing. It's a defensive in-game management thing. Chelsea away. That was an unlucky one because that was a mistake. But we weren't great that game going forward. So again, it's a defensive. That was defensive. We collapsed at the last moment. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. I'm talking about versus Milan. You know,
I get you. So, for me, you know, when it comes down to, I think it's a bit of both. But the thing for me is, okay, let's say they do sack out, as you believe that might be the case. Then I don't think Mourinho is the answer, bro. I'll be real with you.
It's just Steve. It's just Steve's preference. It's just.
Yeah, I've got no. I know, but I'm saying, like, if Steve's like preference is Mourinho, then I'm saying
because he's ready to sell. He's ready to sell his soul for the trophy. I get it. You know
exactly. If that's the case, but like, I can hear that. But like, I don't even, with you guys. I don't even know. Isn't there like an FFP issue that you have? Like, if I'm not mistaken. So like, even because Mourinho, I know Mourinho is the type of guy that will be like, I need a bit of a kitty to bring in some of the guys that I want to bring in too. So
what I'm saying is with Mourinho,
we're going to move on. Go on, Steve.
I was just going to say, for me with Mourinho, if we just let's say we move on from Eddie Howe in the summer. We finish 7th. Pull it together. Maybe I'm too toxic and negative. I don't fucking know. Let's say we finish 7th, but we decide to move on from Eddie Howe and bring in Mourinho. And we sign a few players here and there. Let's say we bring in Bakayoko from PSV, Kubo. Maybe we sell Longstaff or Willock and bring in a player here and there. Do you think our squad could do what Roma did and win a Conference League with Mourinho? Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So that would be the route. I would not mind that at all. Because if he can win the Conference League with Roma, our squad can. I think we could do that. We just bottle jobs by nature.
And a big up months and big 6 months for the raid. Love. Big up to everyone who's just joined from the raid. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. As soon as you land, before you get in the comment section, we are going to close this poll very, very shortly. Currently, Palmer's running away with this 71%, Isak 21%, Son at 3%. That is crazy because that song goal was banging. It's changed now. 5%, at least 5%.
I saw people talk about that goal. Not particularly here, but I think some people. I think you really just need to be playing ball to understand how hard of a finish that is. Even if you're ball-footed, it's extremely.
It really is. And big up to Andrew.
Now I was just saying. I saw some say that Neto should have maybe done better in terms of saving the shot. I'm saying the angle to even take the shot to begin with was ridiculous.
Ridiculous. And big up to Andrew, right? It says for the super chat, it says forward depth of Liverpool is like United 99. Hey, Liverpool's even better. Somebody who watch both this Liverpool attack. This world. But big up.
Wait, are you being sarcastic?
For the super chat. Me? Never. I would.
Man. Flawless and Kasaka, they don't mix, man. You know what I'm saying?
Never, man. It's like oil and water. Yeah. See? Ditto, like me and maths. Shit don't mix. You know what I'm saying? Here we are. There's over 150 people in here right now. Let's get up to 100 likes because we're only at 48 likes. And the next category is, so for instance, even though Andrew was super chatted there, if he would have super chatted, say, I don't know, one of Salah's goals, then that would have been said winner of said category. But next category is, people, the most unpredicted results. So I will run through all of the results from this weekend's games. Just gonna someone who asked about Eston Pinion's goal against Spurs in the last. That
was last week.
Yeah. Every block, even if it's not weekend, even if it's weekdays, if there's a block weekdays, we'll do it doing the most. Like the Friday before the next set. That's why it says Premier League game week 20 for those that don't know. But yeah, most unpredicted results. So we got Luton Town 2, Chelsea 3, Crystal Palace 3, Brentford 1, Manchester City 2, Sheffield United 0, Aston Villa 3, Burnley 2, Wolves 3, Everton 0, Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 1, Fulham 2, Arsenal 1, Tottenham Hotspur 3, Bournemouth 1, Liverpool 4, Newcastle 2. And I know we have West Ham and Brighton today, but this is the only time we're able to do the show. So we'll go to, let us know in the chat, people, your most unpredicted results from the weekend's games just gone. And big up to everyone wishing us a happy new year as well. G, and I see you, Beijing Pops, etc., etc. But Steve, we'll go to you. Most unpredicted results. What results stand out to you?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
You start
It's gotta be the Fulham one.
Fulham Arsenal, that's one.
Fulham Arsenal. I did think Arsenal, they had a good head-to-head record against them. Fulham were looking dicey against Burnley. Again, just like with Newcastle, defensively, they're very easy to exploit. Like, you know how to. It's pretty easy how to score against Fulham. Pretty easy. In transition is where they're very susceptible. Where Bassi can positionally get a bit. He's a bit shaky. Adebayo's good when he's kind of. Not in transition, out of bio, but yeah, that's the biggest surprise. Everything else, I figured Forest would beat Man United. I figured Tottenham would win and Liverpool would win and Villa would win. Palace, Brentford, probably the second most surprising.
You saying Palace?
By the way, what's it called? Scorelines can also
scorelines impact this as well.
So the scoreline maybe wasn't something you didn't expect. I was just saying because obviously,
what you saying, just
obviously definitely the Fulham Arsenal, that's for sure. See, I don't really want to say Nottingham Forest Man United because I feel like that wasn't too unexpected. So I say Luton Chelsea just because of the scoreline. a 5 goals thriller at the what's the called? Key fraud? Yeah, I don't know what's the
It
stadium
begins
called.
with K.
Is it
It begins with K. Yeah,
Kenilworth.
Kenilworth Road. Yeah, Kenilworth Road.
Yeah. So yeah, a 5 goal thriller. They're crazy. I think same with the Aston Villa Burnley one as well. Like Villa been conceding goals, but you know what's ironic about the Villa thing?
Go on.
They conceding goals for what Ange get criticized, but we don't even concede those goals, which is the high line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because of the Emery thing. They only got criticized when it came to Manchester United. What are we saying about Palace Brentford? 3-1.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a surprise.
Oh no, actually, I tell a lie. Wolves Everton. What are we saying about that?
No, I actually predicted that score spot on. I said 3-0.
3-0. I don't know.
I can't lie to you, man.
I can't like because the thing is, does Everton actually? Yeah, nah, it's one thing about not rating them, but I'm just looking at this last few games. They haven't really even conceded goals like that.
Like but they have that in them. That's the thing that people don't realize about them. They have that in them too.
They have it in them, but I wasn't thinking about versus Wolves though. I thought
Wolves have been informed.
No, I don't disagree with that, but I didn't thought that Wolves was gonna go and smash them 3-0. Just like that. But I did thought Wolves can win the game though.
Because like you can see Everton like maybe getting hit for 3 from like a top 6 side, but not for everyone else, but not from any other.
But yeah, other than that, I kind of only have those 3 though. Like I don't.
Yeah, they're the 3 results. Ahmed, what does any stick out to you? I currently got Luton 2, Chelsea 3, Fulham 2, Arsenal 1, and Wolves 3. Everton 0.
You know what, man? Tottenham 3, Bournemouth 0. I feel like I was expecting Bournemouth. Bournemouth 1, I should say. I was expecting Bournemouth to get hit for 3 against Tottenham because like they're currently in form.
You know what?
Their team is really good.
That's a shout.
Sinistera.
You could say they've been. I think we broke their
streak team in the league.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to throw it in, I don't really mind.
Yeah, we will. We'll do that.
I mean, no, I'm saying like
Bournemouth played well in like the middle part of that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've had more chances to equalize as well.
That's true, but in terms of the quality, but the quality of it, some of them at times were I think poor. Like if they had more clear cut chances, that I think they would have done something. But like Steve just said, we can turn our half chances into goals. Other teams they need their teams like Bournemouth they need those clear cut chances to go and make it work. Sometimes Solanke he can go and win you the header before in the air, and that you can consider those the half chances the way he gets them into the goal.
Yeah,
but we making it work. Like Richarlison scoring goals. I think there's no five goals in 5 games.
Yeah, this guy's bagging goals, man. What's going on?
So yeah, it's like, and the fact that our main creator is not playing as well. I I have to give a shout out to Lo Celso because I give him a lot of shit, but he's been really stepping up. But I think it also comes down from the manager, in my opinion, as well. Again, because you can see because Ange clearly from pre-season was already putting the signal out there that he wants Lo Celso to be a part of this team, even if he's not going to be a starter. And to be fair to him, he stepped up because I was worried going into this game. I didn't know what the midfield is going to be. I did felt like, and people know my feeling about Lo Celso, and you know it's bad when I'm screaming for Lo Celso to come back into the 11. And to be fair, you shut me up. You shut me up because
it's a beautiful pass.
Before you carry on, Judge. Hey, the poll is out, people. Go vote on the poll. Go vote on the poll.
Yeah, poll. Yeah.
Judiciously. Carry on, Judge.
Yeah. That pass to Son, like I think people don't really give us Lo Celso credit for that pass. Like that was, I think also the boot as well to get it there on point, not overhitting it as well. Fair play to him. It's like, now he's just doing. He's putting in the shift. And to be fair, one thing about Lo Celso I always said is that I don't believe technically that he's a bad player. But I've seen this guy flop at Tottenham for 3 years now. So it's like, it's kind of like this thing of, it's my bias of what I have been seeing, even though I believe there is quality in this football. Like certain footballers, they can leave a football club and still have a career. Shock horror. But,
of course.
Yeah, it's just fair play to him. And then obviously, just want to shout out real quick, Papa Matassa. Thankfully, he didn't get injured to the point where he was going to miss the AFCON. So he will go to AFCON with Senegal. But I think we also just backstage, we were just talking about how he's the perfect example of why I never buy into this whole experience thing.
Talk about
He only turned 21 this season. So he only turned 21 this season. He rarely played a football match all season last year. Only occasionally. I think he only played like 5-6 times last season. Comes into this season as a main part of the 11. Even with the full team being healthy outside Bentancur, maybe he wouldn't have started if Bentancur was healthy going into the season, but well, he wasn't healthy. And Sarr has stepped up. Like I think he's probably one of the more mature players in this team right now for his age. And he rarely played, but even then last season, every time when he took his opportunities last season, he go on San Siro away, putting very good performances in. James Park, even though we got thrashed 6-1, I look at him and still say, you know what, at least I see you out there trying and stuff. You know, what else? The North London derby, your first Premier League start is the North London derby? Come on, bro. Like, I said, like, that's why I say this age thing is just never, for me, what I'm really going to buy. Yeah. I hear it if you want to go for Champions League and titles, maybe you don't have the experience in terms of what is it like to be in certain stages. Like Arsenal, for example, last season, they found it under the pressure of like knowing that we are so close to it. That's why this whole thing, if Gabriel was here, shut up, man. This whole team was battling. I saw Saka miss a penalty against West Ham. Like, come on, bro. Let's call it out for what it is.
I said, shut up, man. Now you right. The way they try and pin that all on, what's it called? All on it's Saliba and Holding. Like, it's like, come on, man. Like, let's cut it out. And Stephanie G, big up to you, man. Big up to you. Good to see you as always. Good to see you as always.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you.
That's a good question. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I was just saying, like, that's what I'm saying, like, that's why this whole thing, especially these Chelsea fans who trying to complain about the team is so young. Bullshit.
Exactly.
Coach your team first.
Exactly.
Continue to vote on the poll, people. Currently Luton 2, Chelsea 3 at 12%. 1 second. Fulham 2, Arsenal 1 at 81%. Wolves 3, Everton 0 at 6%. Tottenham 3, Bournemouth 1 at 0%. But again, if someone wants to super chat any amount, and let's say it wasn't even a result on it, or let's say it was the Wolves Everton game, that would be said winner of this category. But yeah, go on, Amit. You got stuff you want to say?
Yeah, man. You know, I just want to say quickly, you know, Salah, he's only going to be gone for a week, you know. I think, yeah, man. Lock it off, bro. He's going to be back quite soon. I was just re-looking at the...
Yeah, because Andrew asked a question about KDB coming back and Salah.
Yeah, Salah's coming back in a week, bro. You know what I mean? Their group here is not that bad, to be honest. They got Ghana in there, Mozambique.
We going home.
I actually don't think hot take. This is going to be my hot take. I don't think Egypt's making it out of the hood, man. They're not making it out of the hood.
I think they're making it out of the group, but I don't think they're going to make a deep run. If I'm not mistaken, this is not the most quality Egypt side in terms of just the overall depth compared to maybe the last few years.
Yeah, bro.
Because I see a lot. I see
Salah though. That's the thing. They do a Wales thing and make a semi-final because they have a Salah. Like Wales.
That's true.
The problem is though, like having. I'll be honest, bro. If you've watched Salah in AFCON, it's not Salah. That's not Salah.
They do actually have some decent. They got Mustafa Mohammed and Marmoush. Right, Frankfurt.
I looked at a couple of these squads going into this AFCON, so I'm kind of aware already that the team is not awful to the point where I don't believe they can't make group stages. And then one thing I always look at the Egypt teams and say is, you know what, maybe the quality is not there, but the difference is they're at least coached well, and then they're getting the best out of Salah or trying to get the best out of Salah and getting him into the positions to score. Well, Ghana is full of talent. But shit, we can never hire a good coach. So, I think Egypt can definitely make it out of the group, in my opinion. I just don't think that they're going to win the tournament or making it far, in my opinion. I think round of 16, quarters, depending on the draw, to be honest. But
it feels like a lot of the big teams here have got a lot of quality now, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Group A, I think Ivory Coast, Nigeria. I don't know what's gonna happen with those guys.
Nigeria just got
they're gonna kill me, bro. They're gonna you know what's crazy? I feel like they're just gonna like fluke the third spot somehow, and then
I think they're gonna fluke it, and then they're just embarrassing themselves in the knockout stages.
Yeah.
Well, we just gonna go on the group stage again.
You know what? I don't. Is Matip allowed back in Cameroon, or was he just staying in Liverpool? I'm assuming.
He has ACL, bro.
Huh?
Did he not retire? Did he retire? What? Did he unretire?
No. He has an ACL, bro.
Oh, I totally forgot that he had ACL.
The injury, but even then, he like you said, I think he's still retired from Cameroon.
Yeah, because like he tried to come back for the World Cup, yeah, and what's his name? And it was like,
Yeah,
fuck,
fuck no.
He said, keep retiring, man. Yeah. Even I think Cameroon's still kind of got a very strong squad there. Raw Senegal, Guinea.
But you know this with Cameroon, it's just a whole foolishness and serious going on. It's like Ghana.
Exactly.
It's like Ghana, bro.
It's bro.
It's ironic.
Yo, this is a Boubacar, man.
Bro, they have
Yeah, go on.
I want to say this clearly. There's one word to describe African football: corruption.
Yeah, corruption.
It is, bro. It is so kind of.
Sometimes it gets a little too AO. Sometimes it gets a little too AO.
Phil, did you see the story of the guy who is I can't remember which country
It's
it was.
Guinea. I think it's Guinea, no?
I think it was Guinea, either one of those countries. Yeah. So the player apparently didn't get called up for the AFCON because a manager was getting a shot from a player, and the player took it.
That is outrageous. That is outrageous. And yes, speaking of AFCON, yes, we will be having AFCON watch-alongs on the Twitch. There will be selected games. You know what I'm saying? Jez will be there. Them man will be holding it.
Hey, count me.
Steve will be there as well.
Steve, if you wanna come on, 100%. Hey, George won for LFC, bro. I keep telling people about Fatah from, like, but you know what it is with the Ghanaian people? Every Ghanaian that I talk to, nobody rates Fatah. Why? Because we getting coached like fucking dog shit, and they expect a 17-year-old, 18-year-old to come to Ghana and just change the fortune. Bro, let the guy barely play at Sporting. Like, I'm really happy that so he can come to the championship, ball out. But then the moment he touches Ghana, every time when he comes to Ghana, he looks like dog shit, and it goes to 90% of the team. The only players that are immune from this dog shit Ghana thing is Kudus and Salis.
Like, I love. There you go, people. So yeah,
before you finish off,
Ahmed and Steve, Victor, C1 will be the ones holding out. I will not be there. Yeah, go on.
Before you finish off here, Morocco got the nicest group. They can relax into the last 16 essentially.
Their upcoming generation is fucking talented too. Yeah. They got a really good upcoming generation.
I don't know if South Africa is good or not anymore because I've not been following South Africa that much, but Tunisia, man, they might be rolling.
Mali always got an alright team.
Fair enough. I think it's Tunisia more than that one. Yeah, Algeria's got a nice group as well, man. I watched them against Somalia. I can't lie, man. They're gonna kill us. They killed us. So.
The winner of this category, again by a landslide. Fulham 2, Arsenal 1, 69%. Luton 2, Chelsea 3, 16%. Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Hey, back-to-back Christmas champions, don't forget. Wolves 3, 12%, and then Tottenham 3, Bournemouth 1, 3%. Yeah, go on, Jess. What are you going to say?
It's hilarious that they were at Christmas. The Sky Sports made a whole graphic about Arsenal being first at Christmas. A week later, the fourth
at New Year's Eve. Hey, it's BEA beautiful. And what is also BEA beautiful? My favorite category of the show. Most unacceptable error. 9 months. You know what? Maybe clubs. Maybe. I might just part of the bat signal. Maybe, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, leave it with me. Most unacceptable error, people. So this category must have led to a goal for the opposition. If a player gave away a penalty and then that penalty is then converted, that is eligible as well.
Let me see if it's me.
Let's see. Whoa. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone. I think it's Vingy.
Nah, I think it's Steve. Nah, Steve is there now, isn't it?
Yeah, it was still there. Yeah, it was still there.
Yeah, Steve. Hello. Yeah, it was Steve probably. Yeah,
It was Steve probably. Yeah, but he's gonna be back anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gonna be back anyway.
Let's go. Yeah, for real, man. I'm always, man. I said clubs. I'm like, mate. But yeah, anyway, most unacceptable error. Get your potential. I was saying nominees.
Better?
Yeah, we're better now. Get your potential nominees in the chat, people. I'm saying most unacceptable error from this weekend's games just gone. What are you telling me, Ahmed? Most unacceptable errors. What standouts to you?
I mean, listen. Even though even though it shouldn't really be an unexpected unacceptable error, the birth credit for Jota essentially. You know, you're probably gonna have to put it in there. That's an unacceptable error. Even though it's not really meant to be.
It wasn't a penalty, but then at the same time they gave it. So I kind of hear what Ahmed is saying.
It's not. It wasn't meant to be a penalty, but like
I'm saying he's gone round the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's that I can't.
I don't know why he fell.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm just not saying. I think it's missed time, but I don't blame Dubravka for that.
Yeah. Like if you were in net, Ahmed, would you have done what he did?
I definitely would have rushed out. I definitely would have rushed out to go.
I think anyone would have.
Yeah, to me, that's what
But
I'm thinking.
It still leads to a pen. So therefore, it is an.
I think it was a pen. Don't get mistaken. I think it was a pen. I just don't think it should be in the khaki. But that's just not me. But go on, carry on. What else, Ahmed?
Obviously, Kabore. What's it called? Listen, Cole Palmer. Actually, that was a good one.
Oh, is that when he passed the ball to Cole Palmer for the first goal? Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah, pretty much. You pretty much assisted that shit.
You don't really make mistakes like that either. I was surprised.
Palmer giving a free header to allow them to get a goal back in the other side for the and then obviously the Aaron Ramsey one for Villa. People are saying Turner. I can't remember what Turner's mistake was.
Turner you want to remember for the United game.
Turner pretty much passed the ball to.
I don't remember.
Who did he pass the ball to again?
It was Garnacho, I think.
Garnacho.
Yeah. Oh, he did the same. He did the same shit to us, bro. Like gave the ball to Kulusevski and just let us cook, man. Shout out Turner. Hey, Steve, I'm sorry that he's the goalkeeper, man.
So we got Kabare, we got Turner. Who else did you say, Ahmed?
Cole Palmer free header for the
yeah, he lost his man. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah. It was bad.
Aaron Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey for in the Aston Villa gave the penalty away in the last few minutes.
Yeah,
I literally just watched it and I can't remember it. That's crazy.
Yeah, so Villa tried to do their usual cutbacks. Duran ran behind him. You know the penalties where like you can't see the guy, but then you make the charge because then you see all of the sun. And it was soft. It was soft, but they gave it still. So and then obviously Villa ended up. Yeah. So Aaron Ramsey definitely he lost him the game.
Any more? We got Kabores, we got Turners, we got Ramses. Anything else? Anything else? Or was it just those three? There wasn't that many this week, to be honest. I wasn't many.
Yeah, man. I think honorable mention flawless. I think for unacceptable error for what's it called?
Here we go.
That's it. So,
this guy, oh my god! You just go and keep shooting and missing, isn't it? You don't care if you go. It was 0 for 20. If you hit that 1 in 21, you're for it.
In the words of what's it called? Gilbert Arenas, you gotta get hot eventually. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get hot eventually.
That is facts. But what Gilbert Arenas would say is pass the ball. You ain't a shooter. That's also what GA would say. You're not a shooter. Pass the fucking ball, mate. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, I'm questioning this basketball IQ every day, so it is what it is.
This guy. All right, we'll go with those three. You know what I'm saying? We'll go. Man said Ahmed moving like Ryan with the misses. Hey, it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy. But yeah, most unacceptable error. Go vote on the poll. We got Kabores for his giving up the goal for Palmer's first goal in the Luton Chelsea game. Turner in the Manchester United game for Rashford goal, and then Ramsey giving away the penalty in the Villa Burnley game. So go vote on the poll. Still over 110 people in here. Hit the subscribe button, people. Hit the subscribe button. Go vote on the poll, people. Go vote on the poll. Go on, Jez.
I just wanted to quickly mention something about. It was literally just in my talking about Chelsea right now, because obviously they're picking up wins right now. And Ahmed was talking about how they could, if the results go in favor, they could be seventh again.
Seventh, yeah.
Yeah, and people, I was a couple of weeks here when Tottenham couldn't buy a win, I told people don't get too excited about this or get too nervous about. Oh my God, we gotta be left behind. Bullshit, bro. Everybody's so inconsistent with their results. You can go weeks without a win and still end up probably in a European spot. The World Marathon starts around April, March. Them times. That's when it really starts. Until then, just relax, people. Because I've seen this movie played all the time, every time. Man.
You know what's actually pretty funny? Since the
Hold
league,
up, before we continue.
Yeah.
Typical. Sorry, I just had to get to this. Big up to little bro Ryan in the court, first and foremost. Secondly, were you not just saying last year, like a couple days ago, about Arsenal winning the league? Congratulations to City for winning their 4th league title in a row. Great achievement. I admit that I overrated Arsenal. They ain't it. This is of one game, you know. This are 2 games. But hey, Ryan, happy New Year to you, my brother. Hope you're a blessed family. Carry on, Steve. Sorry, I just wanted to get to that because, you know, that one caught me off guard. But go on, carry on.
That's all good. What was I gonna say? Fuck. Got it. Okay. I do find it crazy how, because the league table is so tight, like a lot of managers are under pressure because of that. Because it's like, you look at, like, for me, for example, I was saying if Newcastle just had 5 more away points, we'd be in a good position to get higher up the league. We'd be above West Ham, and we'd be on 34. Moyes has been under pressure as well. Ten Hag's been under pressure. Pochettino. Look at all these managers in that mix. Because of how crap the league. I just find it. I just noticed that, where it's like, damn, like the fact that the league is either competitive or lacking quality, like everyone kind of has the same level, it makes it really interesting, because like then all those managers feel some kind of pressure because of that fact, right? But then you could spin it the other way, where it's like, whoa, chill. You know, the league isn't that strong, because someone just said it. I think it was Jez, where it's like you only need a win or 2, and then you're right back in the mix for top 5 or whatever, top 6 or something like that. I just found that really interesting. The fact that the league is so
I think I noticed. I don't personally see, because I don't think the league is particularly crap. I think it's mostly that a lot of teams are just more closer to each other than people want to accept for what it really is.
They're performing poorly. That's what it is.
But then, is they performing poor? Obviously, some teams is because they're getting coached way worse than they could have been coached, 100%. But I think sometimes I also believe it also adds on to the fact, because of the way sometimes certain because certain teams are just the quality of their teams. Like, I just feel like, bro, if we didn't have the injuries, me personally, I still think, not that I believe we would win the title, I still believe we're in the fucking supposed title race if we never gotten these injuries.
Points wise,
pretty much what Villa is currently, in my opinion. Because of how good the 11 is. But do I believe the teams is literally competing for the title? No. So it's like, I think a lot of teams are just closer to each other in terms of just quality than I think people really think their teams are. Like, I think some teams think their teams are so much worse or so much better. I don't know, but I think everybody's just closer to each other.
I'm keeping my eye on Villa in particular in this January transfer window for me, because that will tell us.
Yeah, man, shout out Villa. You know what I'm saying? Go on.
To be fair, Villa do tend to spend though in January.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So let's say they bring in someone who we're like, damn, like who? Looking at their squad and their players, who do you think they really like need? What could they use in their squad? Because you have Diaby, Watkins, Tielemans, Luiz, Bailey, Kamara, McGinn, Dendonker, Ramsey, Cash, Longley, Torres, Digne, Diego Carlos.
Yeah, I don't think they can go and get a needle mover in January. That big. I think they can add to the quality, but like this, like remember when Diaby came in, that feeling when he came in. I feel like I don't know if they're gonna get that in January.
Yo, what if they got Ivan Toney? Plot fucking twist.
I mean, shit. Villa.
Ooh, that would be a nasty move, Loki.
You know what, man? I think for them,
I think Toney's gonna stay. I can't lie.
I definitely think they need a backup striker, maybe.
Yeah, that's what
For
I'm
sure.
saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
But this is what I was talking about. But this is what I was talking. But this is what I was talking about. In terms of they can go and get guys in to improve the overall quality of the squad.
Yeah.
But are they gonna go into January and get that guy to come into the 11?
Because they
needed. Because I know obviously what their main creator was like Buendia. He got an ACL, if I'm not mistaken, no?
Tyrone Mings. Yeah,
no.
Yeah. They played us.
Didn't Buendia also get an ACL?
Buendia did too.
Yeah, so maybe the only other thing I could say, because obviously they got creation in terms of Bailey and what's it called, Diaby. Maybe someone that's gonna if like Diaby's not helping you, Bailey's not helping you, someone that maybe can help you in that central creation, maybe like as a backup. But I don't know, if you look at someone, maybe if you go for someone from Sporting Lisbon, I forgot his name, that plays the cam, that's a very good creator, but he's gonna cost you a lot of money too.
Concavos.
Yeah.
Before you might continue, hey, you lot continue to vote on the poll because it's close. Kabore at 38%, Turner at 33%, Ramsey at 29%. So we'll give it 5 more minutes. We'll wait for some more votes.
The chat's been loving this tied races. Pause.
Hey, is that a Villa fan? That's a Villa fan.
He's a Villa fan, yeah.
We're getting an attacker and a right back. Okay, a right back makes sense because you do want some cash for Matty Cash. I like Matty Cash.
No pun intended.
Hey, that was pun intended. He was waiting for that one.
Wait, what?
He was waiting for that one about he wants some cash for Matty Cash. He was waiting. Don't do that. Oh wait, what? You was waiting for that one.
No, I didn't.
I didn't. Yeah. Sure. You know what I'm saying? You and them Ahmed jokes. That's what that is. That's an Ahmed thing. You were definitely Ahmed. So you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't make that type of joke.
It's not in my Jake book currently. It's not my Jake book.
It's not. All right.
Right. They could benefit.
Kind of questionable to begin with.
If they got in like a baller right back, I could take them another.
This guy forgets that we know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the crazy. I just definitely have a joke. I'm saying that's some cash from Matty Cash.
I think thinking about it though. I think those two positions definitely. But like I said, it's like my question is like, are they gonna get this heavy hitter in January? Because I was talking about it's just in general. I believe it's hard for teams in January to go to teams and say, "Give me your best player in this position."
Exactly. They're gonna cost you a premium anyway.
I mean, that's why obviously now we backed out of the what's his name, Todibo deal, because we want a centre back in before Burnley, and not that Nice didn't want to sell, but Nice would have just took way too long for us to get a deal done, and so we had to move on. Obviously, Chelsea's not in for him, which is a bit annoying because I love Todibo as a player, but then at the same time, I want my manager to be back, so it's like. It goes better. But I looked up Dragosin. I like from what I'm seeing personally. I think for third choice centre back off the bench looks decent. Get me another left-footed centre back in the summer, and I think we are set in terms of the core for the depth.
I'm so jealous if y'all get Dragosin. I'm so jealous because
he's good, Yeah, he's been good. I've been watching him in Serie A too. He's actually got a good goal,
He's been man of the match in games against Inter, Juve, Lazio, Roma, or in that mix of for man of the match. That guy just loves to fucking defend.
Yeah,
he's one of them kind of old school guys.
One of the things that I have to say, I have to big up Spurs in terms of their scouting, because I think Spurs scouting, is doing a really great job. One of the things that I like about our new scouting is that we actually getting these quality gems or stuff like that. So, and I think Spurs are doing just the same for me as well.
My thing, what this is? It's just when there's a manager in place that is not a fucking bonehead and says no to every signing that comes in every suggestion. Like people say, why we going for this Dragosin guy? It's some random guy that Levy and shit. No, he was always like Dragosin was. Sorry if I pronounced the name right here. He has been more often mentioned before even Todibo was mentioned. So this was clearly a guy that we're looking for a long time already. So it's like we just hired competent people with a manager that they can work with. So shock horror.
One thing I will give.
If other clubs could do that, I think a lot of other clubs would have had better summers last summer.
You know what it is?
Big up to my guy Traps in the cut as well. Large up Traps. You see him on Saeed's channel all the time. You'll see him on Big Six Bands as well. Big up the lads. Big up Flawless for the late night work rate. YouTube Rodri, smash the likes. Hey, much appreciated. Hey, and run up the likes, like Traps just said. We're at 59 likes, people. Still over 120 people in here. Let's get up to 90 likes. Like check 1212. Like check 1212. Kabore has won this. 44%. Kabore has won this most unacceptable error. Well, Turner at 32%. Ramsey at 24%. So we are going to go to the next category, people. Most untouchable manager. Again, this is from the weekend's games just gone. So if a manager lost, he is not eligible unless you super chat. If a manager lost, he is not eligible. But most untouchable manager. Let us know in the chat. Get your suggested nominees in the chat.
Can I start, brothers?
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
actually, I have to start. I have to start so far.
Right,
I was gonna go Jez, but for whatever reason, Ahmed's got a joke or some shameless.
Yeah, I have some show ready. This one, let me.
But go on, Jez. Go on.
This one, let me just go in there. Definitely Gary O'Neill.
I was gonna say Gary fucking O'Neill.
Oh, Eli about to pop up. Eli been talking about it, man. That's Eli's guy.
I'm a man of football, man. Come on, man. We have to give him some. We have to give him some love, man. Gary O'Neill, man, just doing this business right now. Then, shit. Marco Silva getting that result at against Arsenal. You know what? I give it to Big Ange, putting throwing them in there as well. I think we literally just talked about earlier how Bournemouth wasn't a good form going into this game, and we got smashed by Brighton. So Big Ange in there.
And Nuno Espirito Santos. Nuno Espirito Santos.
You know it's so hard. You know it's so hard for me. It's so hard. See, you know what? I'm throwing in Nuno in there just because the other results I don't think I can throw any other match in there. But it's like shit. I expected. I'm sorry. I expected Nottingham to win that game.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my god,
I can't beat Manchester United at home. I'm sorry, can't put you in the most untouchable category. It's like beating Chelsea at the bridge. Yeah, you don't get that. What are we doing here?
Okay, have you beaten us at the bridge before?
It is facts. Have we beaten? Yes. Do you lot, man? Speaking of Nottingham Forest, did they not win there?
True.
Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't.
There's no maybe, mate. We watched it. It happened.
Exactly. Like, you know what? You know what?
What are we talking about? Like the bridge is some fortress.
Anthony Alonga, bro. I keep telling people, man. My guy, my shooter, bro. You know what? I was right to put stocks in there. No, is it some pitiful stocks? Maybe, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like I invested 2020.
Can I ask you a question, Des?
So that question, hold that question. What did you want to say in regards to the category? Cause I got to run this. Gary O'Neill. We got Marco Silva. We got Ange. Is there anyone else? Let me know in the chat.
This is for Traps.
Jurgen Klopp.
This one for Traps, and I think he will like this one a lot. I think Ten Heisenberg.
Yeah, this guy, yo.
I knew he was going to say it. That's why I wanted to go first.
I know. He knew why. Yeah, he wanted to get his shit joke off.
Obviously, if you get the centre back from Genoa, what happens to? Are you going to still go for Dubo?
No. We only. Actually, I think it's Steve. It's you.
Yeah. Steve, echo from you on your side. Yeah, no stress, man. It's all good. Before you answer that, poll is out. People, go vote on the poll. Go vote on the poll. Even if you're not active in the chat, be active on the poll because it helps with the show. So we've got most untouchable manager from this weekend's games just gone. We got Gary O'Neill. We got Marco Silva. We got Ange. They are the three. Currently, Gary O'Neill, Marco Silva tied at 43% apiece. And then we got Ange at 4th. Well, it just changed now. Marco Silva at 50%. Gary O'Neill is changing. Anyway, it's close. So, yeah, go vote on the poll. Yeah. Go on, Ahmed. That's just the question you was asking.
I asked him about whether or not if they get the centre-back from Genoa, are they going to Toliba? And he said no. So that's good news for us, and it's good news for us, man.
Yeah, no, this is the thing. You know what it is? I think some of our fans, they're going to be pissed and they're going to look at it like, Chelsea going to get him. I'm looking at it from the perspective of finally we did the sensible thing. Genoa Nice doesn't want to sell the player, or they want to take their time with it, and we need a player in. Cool. Let's move on to our other options that we've been looking at a long time, because I always talk about how Spurs have this tendency of just always to just delay things, and then the managers again upset about the fact that we didn't get the players in sooner in rather than later. And again, just shows that we are obviously the players also still have to come in. So let's see how this window goes, because I'm still just quietly just waiting and see what they're doing. But they're backing the manager, and if they do give him a decent backing in January, I feel a lot of our fans have to give the obviously a lot of our fans don't like to do that, but then they have to give some sort of credit to the board, but then also to the ownership for backing the manager.
First. But yeah, you lot continue to vote on the poll. To hate you, ask me flawless thoughts on this whole Alanga thing. A lot of United fans hating on what he did. He set up a goal against us and celebrated.
Yeah, but it's so weird. That's so weird. I saw that tweet.
He did nothing wrong whatsoever. He celebrated his team that he currently plays for winning.
The funny thing is, like, I get it sometimes with certain players not celebrating against the former club if they were like a key part of their club.
Yeah, but again, one, he wasn't a key, and two, that's their decision. If a player can be at your club for 15 years and be a legend, statue of him outside the stadium, if he then scores against you and he chooses to celebrate, guess what? That is his decision, and that is on him. People need to stop. I keep saying this. The only constant with football clubs is us people, is us, the fans. We're the only people that are here regardless. Stop over exaggerating and gal your feelings when it regards to these players, whether they're a legend at your club, whether they've come through your youth system, whether they brought great success and won many trophies. Forget all of that. Understand that for the vast majority of these players, it's a job. Some of them genuinely do love the club like fans, but guess what? A lot of them, the vast majority, don't. That's why if we got United, we got Newcastle, we got Chelsea, we got Spurs here, we are going to be supporting our four clubs 10 years from now, 20 years from now,
because that's our job,
and so forth and so forth. How often do you see former players who are legends at the ground? How often do you see? It's rare.
Once in a while.
But it's rare, considering all the legends and all the players that have played for your club and had success. How many of them do you see? Like Alan Shearer, for example, at Newcastle, we use him. He's an exception to the rule. He'll be on socials talking about Newcastle. He a Newcastle United fan. Where's the rest of them? Understand what it is.
Nabi Solano sometimes that game.
One, like two.
And it's like again, except like there's only a couple of guys.
French winger. He used to play for PSG. Ginola was at a game or two, I think.
Right, that's this. But the point is few and far between. Yeah, you're saying 3-4 out of the past 20 years.
Yeah.
How many players have played for Newcastle in the last 20 years?
Shea Given's another one, but he does media stuff, so I guess that's kind of
media stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's dropped there, and again.
I say, man, all the time, fuck your feelings, man. Facts don't care about your feelings. Alanga, this is me saying this as a United fan. Alanga did nothing wrong. What did he do that was so bad? He celebrated a victory for his team.
Bro,
we don't owe him anything, and he doesn't owe us anything. Even if Alanga had scored as the winner in the Champions League. What is it about? He's a nothing player.
Ronaldo with Juve came to Old Trafford and did the too.
Yeah, one time he didn't celebrate when he scored against us for Madrid. Another time he did celebrate against us. That don't take away from what Cristiano Ronaldo did. I understand what it is. And I seen that when he came back, how, everyone praising him. Oh, he called out the Glazers, but he was here a whole year and said nothing. You know why? Because he was being paid. And he was scoring and playing. And when he looked good, it was fine. And then when he wasn't playing, all of a sudden, the Glazers was an issue, and the canteen staff still being there was an issue, and things they upgraded. What, did you have your eyes closed for 12 months? Like, were you just walking around blindfolded the entire time? Did you not notice it? Did you have more time to see it as you were sat on the bench? Because that's what it was. You was taking in the surroundings. Like, come on, man. We know what it is. And that's one of my favorite players of all time.
I don't know why, man. People just get hating on Ananga, bro. This brother was getting less minutes than Garnacho. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect, man?
I mean, shit,
listen,
man. He would have suffered.
I'll be honest, man. And like, bro, this man, they would probably be paying and giving Anthony more minutes than he is, bro. So,
I'm seeing this thing. I keep saying it. I rate Amad Diallo highly, bro.
Yeah, making it the hood, man, at United.
He's probably, bro, he's not going to make it out of the hood, bro.
He should have stayed at Atlanta. Yeah, he should have stayed at
Atlanta,
Atlanta, bro. Yeah, I'm not sure to stay at Atlanta, bro. I'll be real.
I say that all the time, Ahmed.
Bro, he should have stayed there. He would, by now, people be, instead of how much did United buy? I think United bought for like 40 million or like 30 million. He'd probably go for like 100 million right now because he'd actually be cooking. Like, the thing about Serie A, yeah, and I've been saying this, I feel like, particularly like after like the Juventus like fall when it happened like 3 or 4 seasons ago, right? It seems that it's become the other teams have started to become like a breeding ground for like a lot of these up and comers, much like how Ligue 1 has started to become like this up and coming
a bunch of up and coming youth guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but Ligue 1's always been like that. But I feel like Serie A in particular, it's started to happen now. Where like I look at a lot of these, I'm like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Like, you know what I'm saying to you? So
every team has one.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying to you. Like a lot of these guys, I'm looking at them and like. I like this guy, you know what I mean? He's one to watch. That's the thing. That's why I watched Ligue 1 to begin with.
The Danish left back, man, and Patrick Dorgo.
Yeah.
I'm looking. But yeah, man, it's just again like if a player from that used to play at your football celebrate against you, don't take it. Don't take it.
I mean, you're gonna be pissing and swearing when the goal goes in, but then like after, it's like
see the funny thing about you guys is that the same guys that say, how could you celebrate? If you guys would have won the football match, you guys wouldn't have not cared. That's the reality.
Facts. How about blame the players for allowing them to win? How about that? That's who it is. You know who I hold accountable for us not winning that game? The Manchester United players. The Nottingham Forest players, including Alanga, did what they were supposed to do and won the game. Yeah. They're there in the Nottingham Forest shirt to play for that badge and get the best possible results for that football club. And that's an important for them and could be morale boosting. What are we doing here? People trying to police people celebrate. It is foolish.
Nah, you know what?
Man, he was dancing in the changing room. Let them man enjoy themselves. So be it. I'm saying that's how they celebrate.
They dance every game when they win, bro. Like it's not the first time they did it.
Yeah, so let them do that thing. Like what? Because they're not at why? Because they're not at a pub down in pints. It's not okay. Like everyone celebrates different. That's what it is. You know, everyone celebrates different. People got too much time in their hands. How about we look at the manager? How about we do that as Manchester United fans? How about we look at our players? Why don't we look at those things? How about we look about us just not creating anything? How about us just putting people to sleep? Literally. Shout out Saeed. Like, what are we talking about here?
Loss. That's
Saeed was sleeping, bro.
Yeah. We don't live in the age of self-accountability. Flawless. In modern society, we don't do self-accountability. That's hard to do for some people.
Bro, I'm telling you this. I keep saying it. The only thing that people living off is the fact that Arteta's the only reason why this is happening. This pandemic of trust in the manager shit happening. And the fact that part is no Arsenal fans talking about how they want to get out. And he hasn't won fuck all. Like I said, man. Like I say, man, the Arteta thing is the only reason what's keeping this whole thing alive of keep with the manager for long term and shit. It's the only reason. If Arteta gets sucked, and if Arteta doesn't win shit this season, and I see a bunch of Arsenal fans saying Arteta out, I don't want to hear this Arteta example ever again.
Facts. That's it. And to Warrior J, you asked Flawless, what time's the back again live? I think it's 5 p.m. Let me double check. Hold on 1 second. I think it's 5 p.m. So that's why I moved the Mandem United. I'm trying to get it on at 7. Well, it will be at 7 p.m. actually. It will be. Give me 1 second. Hold up. And you will get clubs I put out on the bat signal. H, let me know if you're active. H. Right, where we at? I'm looking for a back again. I'm just double checking. Hold up. What time did he say? Yeah, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. UK time. The back again pod will be live.
I need you all there to cook troops, man.
Oh, Troops is devastated, man. Shout out, man. I'm letting Troops know that we are here for him as the back again community, man. It's okay, man. Once you're going through these turbulent times, we are not going to start off the year on a sour note. We are going to start as we mean to go on, man. Yo, back-to-back Christmas champions, we move. That's it. This guy laughing. They are back-to-back Christmas winners. Both times at Christmas, both 2023 and 2022 season.
I think they were the champions of November.
Yeah, man. And November, so they got back-to-back November. They went back-to-back. Back-to-back November champions and then back-to-back December champions. Hey, that's an improvement. It is.
I tell you, these Arsenal fans, man, embarrassing, man.
Yeah, this
Not
is what he said.
not all of you.
We
Not
have
all of you,
Bro,
but
he
yeah.
talks to me like we have you blood. I'm like, I don't even get named. This is outrageous, the abuse I get. There needs to be a backing. There needs to be a content creator space like HR, because the abuse I receive is just so unwarranted and unnecessary before I've even said anything. It's not even like I ran jokes or ran bants. It's crazy. It really is.
I mean, the people can't hear the truth, man. It's all, man.
Yes, but yeah, most untouchable manager. Gary O'Neill is one at 42%, Michael Silver at 37%, and at 21%. Right, last category of the show, people. Last category of doing the most. Most under the Kosh manager. So if a manager won, he is not eligible for this category. If a manager won, Abed, we'll go to you. Most under the Kosh managers. Talk to us.
For me, Mauricio Borgiottino is under the Kosh for me for sure.
I stopped him, man.
But moving
He
on.
won.
But moving on. I said moving on. That's why I said moving on. Okay.
It's
So obviously for me, Arteta obviously is numero uno.
Respect your manager. Jesus Christ.
Sean Dyche is another one, of course. Iriola obviously losing to Tottenham, of course. And I'm thinking about one more to use right now. No one else really. Maybe the Luton manager, maybe Kevin McCarthy.
I just feel that I did felt like going to this game that Chelsea was going to win, so that's why I didn't.
Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank.
I think Thomas Frank. I think.
Yeah.
Rangers.
Flawless is by the way frozen. By the way, Flawless, you're frozen like your money Wi-Fi, man. Come on, chill out.
Yeah, it is. You can still hear me though.
Yeah. No, you cut.
You got a nice expression though. You got a nice little screenshot expression. I like that, man. You know what I mean?
I've got a nice what?
He said screenshot expression.
Oh, is it? But you can still hear me, right? Even though I froze.
Yeah, we can hear you right now. For now, yeah.
Yeah, is it? Hey, Ahmed, fuck you. How about that? Yeah, go on, just carry on.
Definitely Arteta. That's for sure. Disgrace. I think Ariola. Yeah, let's throw Ariola in there because I had Ange in the other category. Ariola can go there. We will be back though, Bournemouth Army. We will be back. Who has Sean Dyche losing 3-0 to Wolves. And then I don't know if I'm trying to think if I can put somebody else there, because you know what, I'm putting Thomas Frank there because I didn't think United actually were favourites going into this game to begin with. So yeah, Thomas Frank last. These are the four.
That's man. I'm just trying to sort out this connection. I don't know why it's moving dodgy.
That's calm. I mean, unless you want to back out real quick and then come back.
Yeah.
I tried that.
Sometimes, you know what I mean? The money Wi-Fi is playing up like Ten Hag, you know what I mean? Ten Hag, you know what I mean? Yeah,
hey, you lot are still behind us, just to clarify that. You know what I'm saying? You lot are still behind us.
That's the balance thing about all this, fam. Like, see, your team needs to actually go and look in the mirror.
I don't care about the anymore, man. I'm discussing Flawless out for the events for myself, you know what I mean? This is just for myself, man. I
know that and I respect that. But at the same time, it's like, do you play even any sort of shape?
Nah, you don't know no shame. What was anyway? Who the nominees? Run it by me again.
Yeah, I said Arteta, Sean Dyche, Thomas Frank, and who was the last one again? Ariola, yeah.
Arteta. We saying Sean Dyche. You say he did lose still heavily.
Yeah, he got smashed 3-0.
Hey yo.
All right, guys. You know, if you want to say,
he did. So.
Yeah. Guys, if you want to pay some real bucks, and real money, for Miss Under the Kosh manager right now, Flawless.
Needs to stop.
Flawless. No, Flawless, of course. Like, you know, I mean, Miss Under the Kosh right now. The money Wi-Fi is cooked. You know what I mean? If you want to put him up there, you know what I mean. One part at the very least for me. I mean, Flawless right now.
On the poll. Still hear me, that's all that matters. I'm glad still hear me. I can still say fuck you, Ahmed. I'll be 10th. But yeah,
sorry, mate. We can't understand you, mate. You know what I mean? Going, you know what I mean?
Vote on the poll, people. You can hear me now. Vote on the poll.
Yeah, man. Guys, 99 people you need just for Flawless, you know what I mean? Most under the Kosh right now. If you're a real one, you do it. You know, ask. If you're a real one, you'll do it. You know what I'm saying, man? We need it, man. We need it, man.
Bear with me, people. I'm literally just doing back now. But run up the likes, man. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. Put up the likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Make sure you do so. Right, 1 second. I should be back. Hold up. Bear with me.
Back again.
Back again. You know what I mean? So basically, for all this is away. You know what I mean? Getting that 10 hard ball. There's too many, mate. Too many of
bro, bro did the channel clone use it.
Yeah, man.
I'm here, man. I'm here. Rory and Jay will do the FA Cup prediction probably Wednesday on the Q&A. Actually. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, because for those that don't know, obviously Wednesday is my birthday, so we'll be doing the birthday special. So we'll do it on there. Yes. So yeah. Birthday live stream Wednesday.
I mean,
so,
man, I'm never gonna forget the streaming you said, man. To all the people, you're a born person if you have your birthday on January.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Yo. I was like, hey man, fuck you in it. You know what I'm saying?
So that was way out of pocket.
Yeah, man. I'm saying my guy, but you lot make sure you subscribe to Saeed TV. Almost a full squad. You know what I'm saying? I think we got like 5 or 6. I think we got enough to run it anyway. We got 6, I think. It is. I'm just waiting to hear back from everyone. That's all it is.
Yeah, and we're just waiting for Paulin's Wi-Fi to work. You know what I'm saying, guys? Yeah,
we out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're still waiting for Chelsea to work, but here we are. We've been waiting nearly 2 years now, but hey, we move. Like, yeah, hold that in it. You know what I'm saying? This guy chatting away.
Oh my god, man!
Chatting
away. My lord! Listen, guys, 99p. I'm all asking for the mandem. You know, 99p for brawlers. You know what I mean?
You chatting away, yo. What I'm saying, this guy. Yeah, Grim's about, Muntz is about. I don't think Will is. So we got 2 out of the 3 still. And that being said, speaking of pro clubs, like I already said, Thursday, 6:30 p.m. UK time, I'll be running tryouts, and I run both on that day actually. So Thursday, so the 4th of January, 6:30 p.m. That'll be tryout. So make sure you just have to receive a PS4 version, PS4 game, and a headset. And on top of that, what was I going to say? Yeah, no matter what position you play, the position you want on the pitch will be open. It's open tryout. So 6:30 p.m. UK time, and it'll be like 1 a.m. UK time, just to make it, now 1:30 a.m. I should say, UK time, just to make it the time more friendly, whether you're in the UK time zone or the US time zone. Yeah, Jason, I think we're doing FIFA today. I don't know. It depends if we got enough. You know what I'm saying? Sheik says if one flawless wasn't enough. I think Sheik's about, H is about, YG's about, Muntz is about, Grim's about, but these man be moving slow in it. If these man move slow, then boom, there won't be any clumps. So I give these man a few more minutes to get into the party and that. All right, let's see where we're at. Thomas Frank at 29%, Arteta at 71%, Dyche and Areola both at 0%. Both at 0%. That is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Sheik says, well, win for Chelsea to go from 10th to 10th. Spitting. You lot get your final few questions in. Run up the likes as well, because we're only at
Chelsea.
You going to the game? You going Preston away?
No, man. I'm not.
Why you not going Preston away?
Third round FA Cup game, man. Allow that still, fam. Maybe the Fulham game. Though. I might actually go to the Fulham game just to see. You know,
you got home to Fulham. Yeah, home to Fulham, right?
Yeah. I might have to go to that one still. I'll be honest,
that one to fight for the second best team in West London. First.
Yeah, we're the best team in West London currently. You know what I mean? You know that, right?
Oh, are you above Brentford?
Yeah, we're the best team in London, bro. What are you talking about?
I said in London.
We're the third best team currently in London. We're the 4th best team in London currently. But like in terms of West London, bro, listen, man, we're the kings of West London. You know what I'm saying?
The kings of the West, yeah.
All the table.
Hey, man, you gotta win sometimes, man. You gotta win something, man.
See,
you know what I mean?
The hardest part about this year, after all this year, we're gonna look at the end of the season. Chelsea probably qualify for Europe at some stage.
Bro, telling you, bro, if we fluke here, a Europa League, what's it called, spot, and what's it called, Carabao Cup, then honestly,
what do you mean fluke? Honestly, you like literally, aren't you like 1 point? Aren't you like 3 points to be there?
Bro, I'm just bro. If we somehow, if this season somehow we are able to do it, then generally for me, it's a miracle, mate. It's a miracle, mate. That terrorist is staying at my club, you know. Fuck.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, for the better of goods, like I said, we need Chelsea to lose. No, we need Liverpool to lose that final for the better of goods.
What are you saying, Steve? Most under the Kosh manager.
I mean, it's if it's not Eddie Howe, then it's Ten Hag. I don't know. Maybe Thomas Frank. Probably Eddie Howe though.
Nah, from this weekend, just you being harsh on Eddie Howe. You lost away at Liverpool.
Nah, he's done with Eddie Howe. He's done with him.
Yeah, he's done,
Bro,
but I get it.
It's not that I'm done. It's that the excuses are running fucking dry, bro. Because there's only so many times you can screw up, and then when it's the boy who cried wolf. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's like you ran out of lives, bro. So that when you when you do lose, and it's not in the fact that we lost to Liverpool, bro. We could have. The problem is we've lost like that to a few different teams this year of varying quality, in that kind of manner. That's the problem. It's called our defense is fucking awful away from home. That's the problem. That's why he's under the cosh for me. Because what are we complaining of? What are we saying, critique about Ten Hag? The fact that the style of play, there are consistent bad patterns that are forming, and they're predictable. And the fact that Manchester United are a team that they win one and it looks like it's on the up, and then you lose.
I think you've been a bit too. I think you've been a bit too harsh to United. I think the players are just not good enough. The manager is good enough. Play along.
Play along with what?
With the no.
Oh, I was being harsh on Ten Hag. I think you know what, Jez, you changed my mind actually. No,
I was talking about.
No, he's overachieving. He said it himself, I think.
He said it himself. He's gone back to the levels.
He's had a lot of injuries.
He's gone back to the levels here that he was originally supposed to operate at, and then this is what happens, man. But you know what?
Hey, you know what? It's all Rashford's fault. All of it. Tactics, game plan. I mean, if he's not scoring, who is?
Who else? No, like Anthony. Fuck no. Anthony's actually worse than Amron and Jacob Murphy.
Shout out Jacob Murphy. He's still got more goals than fucking Anthony this year. I'm not joking.
We all combined probably have more goals.
Yeah, we probably do.
Like man, that Anthony for the stinks, bro. But hey, man. Oregon. Oregon. Yeah, Oregon.
Happy New Year,
Happy New Year, fam. My God, we adore crap. New direction in 2024. Arteta out. Big statement. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you as well, Oregon dude.
Happy New Year to you, mate. Listen, man, I don't know why you chose Arsenal to support Broski, man. You know what I mean? They don't have the mentality, big man. They don't have the mentality.
They could have chose anyone.
Yeah, man. I mean,
you could have chose to be a sad sucker like me. But
listen, if you want to watch a real team, real mentality, Chelsea, man. You know what I'm saying? Watch it every
to have the consistency to keep winning those games to still stay 10th. Massive mentality.
You know what's crazy about Chelsea, bro? We just an institution. We're so shit. We can be so shit, but somehow we'll just win a random trophy somehow. You know what I mean? It's just.
Hey, man, these are the seasons, man. The shit season is where Chelsea win trophies. It's what it is. That's been your heritage for a long minute.
Yo, it's crazy, man. Listen, Chelsea is a football club, man. Crazy,
man. Warrior J93 says, Steve, question. Which new player you want to see at Newcastle in January?
Sergei Milinkovic-Savic on loan, bitch. Get it done.
Jeez. Yeah, Steve, maybe we just do it.
Get it done. Get it done tomorrow.
Big up my guy Dal in the cut as well. Says Happy New Year, fam. My God, with dog crap New Year direction in 2024. Arteta out. Why you Arteta out? Crazy. Hey, that United Arsenal show on Thursday, that first one in 2024, is going to hit people. Need to get some special guests for that as well. But big up my guy TJ Warren as well, each and every time. Who's won this poll? So yeah, Thomas Frank at 38%. Arteta at 56%. My guy Sean Dyche at 0%. You lot are real ones, man. Don't be disrespectful.
Real man.
Wait, what's Sean Dyche at 0%?
Yes,
I'm out of the loop. My fucking friend
It's all good,
Olivia
man.
was calling me about some crazy.
Nah, it's all good, man.
No,
Shout out to her. She's the one who got you the shirt. Yeah, it's all good, man. This is Sarcasm City TV. We know how it goes on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people know what it is. People know how it is. But yeah, I love to everyone who has tuned in. Big up. I hope you lot have enjoyed the show as well. We will run through all of the winners as well. Yeah, H, no worries, man. I've sent you the party invite anyway. So, people, yes, Arteta has won this poll. So, most unforgettable goal was Cole Palmer's second goal for Chelsea versus Luton. Most unpredicted result was, what was the most unpredicted result? I always forget.
I think it was
Arsenal.
It was Fulham 2, Arsenal 1. Hey, Arsenal hold that. Most unacceptable error, surprisingly, was Kabori's in the Luton Chelsea game for Palmer's first goal. Most untouchable manager was
Gary O'Neill.
Gary O'Neill won most untouchable. Was it Gary O'Neill?
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
It was Gary. Yeah, because I mean, the chat loved the Gary.
Yeah, and then most under the cosh manager was indeed Mikel Arteta. So Arsenal, bad start to the year for you lot. Undoing the most. But yeah, love to everyone who's locked in. Big up. Ahmed, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all of that good stuff.
As you guys know, you can always find me on the Bridge 258. Obviously, you know, this is transfer season back again, so you're going to be getting that daily transfer news. Did my video today, probably get one tomorrow, because like knowing Chelsea, there's always going to be some new transfer news and stuff like that's coming out. So you'll be getting those daily stuff alongside the preview, reviews, and live reactions. Here we go, guys.
There we go. At the Bridge 258, the link is in the title. Same to you, Steve. Let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
Yeah, you can find me on Strasbourg Steve on YouTube. I think I got no, is that tomorrow? That is tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm doing Real Sociedad Alaves watch along. 6:15 UK time, something like that. So yeah, that's what I'm up to tomorrow. And I might do Valencia via Real. So
links in the title, people. Strasbourg Steve. So make sure you subscribe to his channel. Make sure you subscribe to Ahmed's channel at the Bridge 258. And don't forget this show and all the shows on the channel, apart from watch alongs, people. This show and all of the shows on the channel, apart from watch alongs, are available on audio only platforms. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to podcasts or wherever you listen to music, type in Sarcasm City TV and the shows will pop up. Like I always say, if you want to listen while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're driving, maybe you're at work. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're just traveling. Maybe you're at the gym, whatever the case may be. Or maybe you just don't want to have the YouTube app open and you're like, let me just listen to these man in regards to just on the audio only. So love to everyone who's locked in. We will be heading over to I just seen Eli pop up and it just made me think of Gary O'Neill. That's all it is.
Just quickly,
yeah, go on, Jez. Yeah,
quick reminder. There was something that I want to say quick. Obviously, some seriousness because people don't touch me with that.
This is gonna be good.
No, actually serious because I couldn't say. I forgot in the beginning. Obviously, thoughts and prayers to all the people in Japan because this morning there was an earthquake, and it caused a tsunami as well. And obviously, it was it was New Year as well. So it's like, hey man, a bad start, man. But that's what I say, man. I would say for my New Year's resolutions, I only wish for just another happy year again, long life again, and then man, obviously look out for your people all the time, check out for them because I think it's important, especially with this new year coming up, and obviously for some prayers to the people in Japan as well.
Absolutely, goddamn, yeah. Jez, I can only echo what Jez has said there, man. I can only echo that. And yeah, man, love to everyone. Like I say, look after your loved ones, man. You know what I'm saying? Look after your loved ones. Can only echo that. And just try and have a better year than you did last year. That's what I'd say to people as well. Try and have a better year. Try to be a better person. Yeah, and that's even outside of football. If you're 10 hard, self-awareness as well. That's something that needs to go up in 2024. And man just need to realize, you know what, when you're not up to the standards. But anyways, we are gonna raid the Sarcasm City TV gaming YouTube channel. We will be live on pro clubs over there, Road to Elite Division. The man them are already over there. Well, some of them anyway. But love to everyone that's locked in. In regards to today, we're back 7 p.m. So later than usual, Man United podcast. We'll be talking all things Manchester United, and then midnight UK time, the Manchester United Liverpool show, Man United podcast analysis at Anfield podcast. All of the shows I mentioned are all on the upcoming live stream schedule on the YouTube anyway. Make sure you go follow the Twitch. But like I said, we're heading over to the gaming channel. But love to everyone that's locked in. This has been Doing the Most live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in, and see you lot on the gaming channel.